Sky sources understand that Swindon manager Kevin MacDonald will leave the club. His departure is expected to be confirmed later this afternoon. We believe the decision is mutual, but that MacDonald has been unhappy with the amount of criticism he's received from fans on social media. MacDonald was only in charge for 14 games after replacing Paolo Di Canio in February.
Some sports news, and Swindon Town manager Kevin MacDonald has left the club by mutual consent after just 5 months in charge. He took control of the Robins in February after Paolo Di Canio's resignation. MacDonald kept Swindon in the League One playoff places before a semi-final defeat by Brentford. Assistant boss Mark Cooper has taken caretaker charge of the Robins.
Well, Kevin MacDonald has left his job as Swindon manager after just 14 games in charge. MacDonald succeeded Paolo Di Canio towards the end of last season. He led them into the playoff semi-finals. They were beaten on penalties by Brentford. His assistant Mark Cooper will take caretaker charge until they appoint a permanent successor. MacDonald won just 4 of his 14 games in charge, drawing 5, losing 5. His Swindon side scored 20 times, conceded 19, and he leaves with a win rate of 29%.
The man who stepped into Paolo Di Canio's shoes at Swindon Town Football Club has left by mutual consent after just 5 months in charge. Kevin MacDonald's departure leaves the players without a permanent manager and with a new season just a few weeks away. Fans are now wondering when the boardroom will deliver their promise of stability at the county ground. Scott Ellis has this report.
Kevin MacDonald leaves the county ground after notching up the second shortest stint as Swindon manager, beaten in brevity only by Paul Hart. Chairman Jed McCrory on the left says there are no hard feelings and that he and Kevin will remain golfing partners. Supporters, though, wonder what's going on.
I think the problem's upstairs again. Too many fingers in the pie again. And there's not much feedback going on with us law supporters.
With the new season just 3 weeks away, Swindon needs stability. Paolo Di Canio arrived here in May 2011 and took Swindon into League One. But Di Canio became disillusioned and resigned on the 18th of February this year. A new consortium, led by Jed McCrory, took over the boardroom 3 days later, appointing Kevin MacDonald as manager on the 28th of February this year. But 14 games later, he's gone by mutual consent. His former assistant is now the caretaker manager, trying to keep players focused.
They've got contracts. That's not going to change. So they've got to play to the best of their ability for the football club. Whether there's a permanent manager, a caretaker or no manager, that doesn't change for them. So I don't think it affects them too much.
The turf here at the county ground just 8 weeks old, but it's ready for a friendly against Premier side Tottenham tomorrow night. And there are strong links building between Swindon and Spurs. And for that reason, rumours are mounting that the London side might be the source of a new manager for Swindon. Names in the frame, at the bookies at least, include Les Ferdinand, currently Spurs strikers coach, or the head of football development, Tim Sherwood. All the chairman said today was that the board hoped to appoint the man that they had in mind when Di Canio left. Scott Ellis, BBC Points West, Swindon.